The LI for this lesson is to be able to use the two constant acceleration formula that we found last time in the last lesson and use them to derive three more. So two that we used last time, or that we found, were v equals u plus at and s equals u plus v over 2 multiplied by t. So I'm going to say, I'm going to refer to this one here as my first one and this one here as the second equation, second formula. Now, to be able to get the third one, I'm going to eliminate t from those two formula I've got so far. So if I start with formula 1, v equals u plus at, and I'm going to change it to make t the subject of the formula. So check, you can do this. I get d equals v minus u all over a. Taking that across and I divide by a. Now I'm going to sub that value for t into the second formula. So the second formula was s equals u plus v over 2 multiplied by t. Instead of that just getting a t, I'm going to sub in what we've just arranged to find. So I'm going to have v minus u over a. All I've done is sub in a value for t. And now what I start doing is multiplying out and rearranging. So if I multiply by 2a, I can bring the 2a to the other side there, 2as is equal to, if I multiply out those brackets, it's a difference of 2 squares, I get v squared minus u squared. If you can't do that in one step, don't worry, it might take you a few more steps to get to that point. And then I'm just going to take the u squared to the other side so that I end up with an equation that says v squared equals u squared plus 2as. And that is therefore going to be my third suvat equation. So let's just highlight that. That's my third one. It involves v and u and a and s, but it doesn't involve t. Okay, into this next one then. I'm going to do a similar thing, but I'm going to eliminate v this time. So if I go back to that first equation, I've got v equals u plus at. Now I don't need to rearrange it because v is already the subject. And I'm going to sub straight in the second equation. So the second equation was s equals u plus v over 2 times t. So u plus, instead of v, I'm going to use that u plus at. U plus at. So all I've done is sub that in here instead of v. All over 2 and multiplied by t at the end. Now what I can do is I can say, well, I've got 2u's over 2 there, so that's 2u over 2. And here I've got at over 2 and still multiplied by t at the other side. And here if I just cancel those 2's, I've got u plus a half at with still a t at the other side. I'm just going to finally multiply out that bracket. So I get s equals ut plus a half at squared. And that is going to be my fourth suvat equation. Just going to highlight that. So this one doesn't include v, but it includes s, ut and a. Okay, then finally, I'm going to do very similar to what I've just done, but this time eliminating u. So if I go back to formula 1, v equals u plus at, and rearrange to make u the subject. So nice and simple, like taking the at to the other side, I get u equals v minus at. Now I'm going to sub straight in this time to formula 4. So in formula 4, we said s equals ut plus a half at squared. Well, instead of u, I'm going to use this, what I've got here. So s equals v minus at times t. I've just subbed that straight in, plus half at squared. And again, I'm going to multiply out this bracket, so I get s is equal to vt minus at squared plus a half at squared. Well, if I've got minus something plus a half of it, then I'm going to end up with minus a half of it. So s equals vt minus a half at squared. And that is my final one. That's my fifth suvat equation. Just going to highlight that. So if I write them out then, it's this box. All of the ones we need to remember. We've got v equals u plus at. That's my first one. The second one is s equals u plus v over 2 multiplied by t. The third one is v squared equals u squared plus 2as. Fourth one, s equals ut plus a half at squared. And then finally, s equals vt minus a half at squared. Those are my 5 important formulae. Now you need to know these, but you also need to know how to derive them like we've just done. So remembering all these. And in the next video, we're going to go through the examples of how to use them.